The performative male epidemic. Truly a historical event in this world. Okay, it's not that deep. But yeah, there's been a performative male rise on TikTok, or just outside in general. Honestly, being performative is not really a good personality trait to have. Now, you're probably all of you, yeah, probably 99% of you are scratching your head like, what the hell does performative even mean? So being performative is essentially sucking up to people by putting on this fake personality or having fake likes or interests just to appease people, just to get their approval. And these fake likes are usually popular, so a lot of people correlate them with trend dick riders, like people who just do it for the trend. Like, they will buy something because it's trendy, and not because they like it and actually want to buy it. But in this context, we are talking about performative males. But yeah, most of the time, they be performative to impress women. That's how they do it. That's what they do. But here's the catch, bro. They don't do anything remotely impressive at all. They just fake their personality, and there's a lot of hobbies that are considered performative, or things that people do that are considered performative. But if you actually like the said thing I mentioned in these videos, then that's not you being performative. You actually like it. These people don't, and are just putting on an act to impress others. But yeah, this shit has gone viral within the past few weeks. There are literally performative male contests being held. We got one performative male contest, Washington Square Park. And yes, people showed up, bro. They showed up to win. They showed up with their goddamn wired earbuds and their Atomic Habits book. But yeah, these are a few of the items in the performative male starter pack. Now, where do they like to camp out? A cafe and the library. So I guess if you enjoy reading in the cafe, or I don't know, just cafes in general, or the library, people might look at you like you're performative. But now you could be minding your own business at a cafe and see a performative male walk in. But yeah, this is the spawn camp right here. They love the cafe. Or no, they don't. They don't love the cafe. They go there for women. They are really the do it for the girls type of guy. But obviously, I've seen people with that type of starter pack on, like that type of fit. But obviously, they could like it. So I couldn't tell if they were being performative. But yeah, a lot of these performative men, they sit at cafes and they just sip on that matcha. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I drink this shit when I have a sore throat. But I'm not gonna sprint out of the crib the minute I get matcha and just show off to all the 10 out of 10 women walking around like, hey ladies, look at my matcha. You like it, right? Like, all right, bro, this shit is so, it just feels so fake. I don't know why people do that, bro. They just pretend to like stuff because it's trendy and somewhat niche and popular. And women tend to like it, so they gravitate towards it. If you're sipping matcha, next time, look around because there could be some fakes around. You'll be able to tell easily. They'll be sipping on it like cringing at the same time because it tastes like poison to them. Some people drink it for health benefits, but there's just a small handful of people who are just doing it to impress people, and that's it. Now we gotta talk about the music. The music choice of performative men. Now, obviously, yet again, comes down to the personality of the person, whether they're performative or not, because it comes down to pretending to like something to impress others. So what is their choice of music? Biba Doobie, Clairo, Lana Del Rey, just to name a few. Or they'll turn on that Benson Boone if they're feeling like a coworker. Now, I can't lie. Biba Doobie, you know, she has a couple bangers in the vault. But I'm not gonna sit there and act like I listen to Biba Doobie in my free time. Because what if I'm conversing with the girl and I just say, oh yeah, you know, I love Biba Doobie, and I'm being all fake and shit? Show her the Spotify. She says, go to your like songs. And then she opens that shit up and sees like Yeet, Cardi, Che, Ken Carson, Osama Sun. Yeah, nah, but yeah, they'll see right through my fakeness. If I'm sitting here saying I'm a top 1 Clairo listener, even though I've never listened to Clairo in my entire life. And also, what they will listen to Clairo on are wired earbuds. Why wired earbuds? No clue. Is it just an accessory for them for their fit? Because before making this video, I watched this one TikTok by Mark Roberts, and in it, he tells a story of a performative man whose headphones weren't even connected. No way, bro. There's no way. It's an essential for the performative male. That's crazy. I didn't even know that. I thought they were actually listening to the music, but apparently some of them don't. They don't even bother listening listening to it at all. They just say they do. Now we gotta talk about the fits. It's different if you actually like the clothing, but if you were performative, you wouldn't, and you just wear it for the trend. Like, they will put on a whole ass fit to go to Target, and they'll show up to the mall fitted up like this. This dude cannot be serious. Performative male, final boss. Don't worry, the books make it even worse. Like, you could just tell it's do it for the girls type of energy after the books. I mean, no one likes a pick-me, so they're gonna get fried on the internet. It's just what happens. That's why this whole aesthetic is getting fried. Because a lot of people who do all these things are just doing it to suck up to people, especially women. This method has been patched for a long time. But yeah, either you'll see them wearing super baggy jeans with the band t-shirt that they don't even rock with. They don't even rock with the band, but they'll still wear the shirt. Or they'll just try to look super classy in the middle of a Target and try to fish for compliments on their fit by women. And we can't forget the tote bag, all right? It's a staple of performative male fits. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't know why they carry around the tote bag just to carry nothing. Like, bro, come on. Like, some people rep that shit with nothing in it, bro. I don't know. That's kind of crazy. But next we gotta talk about their accessories, since we're on the topic. Labubu's. Now, I know I talked about Labubu's in my meme marketing video, but look, man, they go with the trend, so obviously they might have had Stanley Cups last year. Who knows? Or they'll just have it on something as a keychain, and I guess just show it off. Even though they don't like it, they don't like it. They think it looks like a gremlin and it's ugly, but they're gonna rep it because it's popular. And I mean, holy shit, bro, the power of marketing. Like, you could really get a product out there if you make people feel like they need it. But yeah, after the year's over, what do they do? Like, have it collect dust in their closet, throw it out? Like, yeah, it's over. Like, they don't actually like this damn thing, because pretty soon everyone's gonna let this shit collect dust. Like, obviously, it happened with fidget spinners. Mine are just currently collecting dust right now. But the difference was I actually had interest in the product, unlike with these performative men. Next, we gotta talk about the literature side of things, because I feel like I can't even read a book in public anymore. I mean, not that I would read a book in public, because, like, my attention span's so fried I can't even read a book. But if I were to read a book in public, hypothetically, would people come up to me and say, performative male final boss? Like, will people really just think I'm putting on a performance if I just happen to read a book in public? But yeah, here are some books that performative men tend to read. I've been seeing this one called Atomic Habits, which honestly I've never heard of this book, but it's about building good habits, so I don't know, I might actually read this. Obviously, I'm not gonna go to a goddamn cafe, dress all classy, and go read this book in public to fish for compliments. I'm gonna read it on my own damn time, and I'm not gonna try to impress others by reading this book. I'm not gonna go to a goddamn cafe and say, oh, hey ladies, look at me, I'm reading Atomic Habits. Like, no, come on. Then another book that they read is 48 Laws of Power. I've been seeing this one a lot too. I'm not sure why they read this book, but Atomic Habits is probably the most common one I've been seeing. And also, another one I'm seeing is feminism literature. Okay, chances are you're putting on a performance. I'm sorry. The chances are not in your favor here. Let's just be honest. There is no way they're gonna sit here and read books about goddamn feminism in their free time. And they'll be posted up in the corner of a library, maybe do a few, like, get someone's attention, maybe drop a few pencils, and they'll really start getting into it, like, I'm reading feminism. Okay, obviously they wouldn't do all that. That's way too much. But they will just try to subtly farm their attention. Okay, that was OD as fuck. Why did I do that? Now we gotta talk about the type of personality that they try to put on, because they're really putting on a whole ass show right now. Like, they are genuinely not being themselves. They're really just pick-me boys. Like, they will even switch up on their own friends for women. Like, I don't know. It's just really sad. Like, they'll even go as far as, like, making subtle jokes at their friends and trying to make them look bad just so they get the play, or just so they get a laugh out of the girls or whatever. But yeah, they try to act super chill and nonchalant, even though they're not like that at all. It's similar to Sigma males, except they were trying to appease other men. Like, they would really step into the damn gym, do a whole lot of nothing. Say they were in their goddamn winter arc on their story or whatever, and then they'll go up to their friend like, yo, bro, am I looking Sigma today? Like, bro, come on. Okay, a lot of people have been saying it's like the male manipulator starter pack as well. So I don't know how true that is, but yeah, I don't know. That's just what the internet's been saying. But yeah, obviously, yet again, not everyone I mentioned that's doing this stuff is performative. It's in our nature to want to impress other people. We're human beings. But like, these people are just doing way too much, bro, and they're just being pick-me boys. And nobody wants a pick-me, so the method is patched. But yeah, go watch this video right here about why you should never become the Sigma male. Go watch it now. Run.